I know that expectations are high, very high. We're delivering on what we promised.
Montreal Mayor Soraya Martinez Ferrada tabling her administration's first budget after winning an election based on a campaign that promised to listen to Montrealers. It's a balanced budget sitting at around $7.7 billion for 2026 that promises to triple the homelessness budget, increase affordable housing, and up property taxes.
We're getting back to the basic of what the job is as a city.
Executive Committee President Claude Pinard marking the occasion in new shoes, a long-time City Hall tradition representing Montreal taking a step forward. City officials are calling the budget rigorous and responsible as the city faces what it describes as an uncertain economic climate. It represents a 5.3% increase in spending over the last budget tabled in 2024.
Budget is about choices, and our first choice and the absolute priority is the fight against homelessness.
By 2035, the city plans to invest $100 million to acquire and renovate buildings for emergency shelter spaces. That comes as Montreal now is deciding to put in 3 times more money into community organizations working with people experiencing homelessness in 2026 alone. That totals to $29.9 million.
Getting people off the street is essential, but first and foremost, we need to prevent them to getting there in the first place. So housing will be the other priority important when you want to fight against homelessness.
That promise comes in the form of $578 million over 10 years for affordable housing. The city is also scrapping its 2020 bylaw, opting instead for financial incentives for partners to speed up construction, with a long-term goal of 75,000 new housing units by 2050.
Look at the homelessness issue, especially in downtown. It needs to be fixed.
I think it's definitely gotten worse over the years.
There needs to be more incentive for developers like us to proactively get developments handled.
Montreal drivers should also rejoice as the city looks to pump $1.6 billion to improve road safety.
When it comes to bike lanes and stuff like that, I'm a little bit annoyed by that.
The roads, the potholes that we find every day. It's embarrassing. My car was almost entirely broken. Residential property taxes will rise 3.8% in 2026, while non-residential properties will increase by 3.4%. The city says the new rate matches inflation and keeps up with the rates of cities around Montreal. It represents an increase from the around 2% rate from the city's last budget.
And I'll remind you that Laval, 4%. Longueuil, 3.4%.
And the budget's crown jewel, bringing the city's debt ratio back to 100%.
The credit card of the city was maxed out.
To do that, the city says that some projects will have to be delayed, including construction along Camillien-Houde Way, now pushed to 2029. Funding for programs like Bixi is also expected to be cut by around 50% next year. Opposition leader Erica Alneus says the budget lacks long-term vision.
When you're doing it without vision, it kind of smells like austerity.
The only way for us to have the capacity to dream and have those big projects that we want to do is we have to be responsible with our finances.
We can keep on spending money and spending money. It just doesn't work.
In Montreal, Zachary Cheung, City News.